But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Sure, they got one leg.
What's up,
Whoa,
y'all?
hold on.
Is that line is take?
You do something. What you be doing?
I'm on here freestyling for people, man. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
That's that dude. That's that TikToker.
Oh, damn. Yo, can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Give us one. Wait, turn up.
Hold on. We gotta give him words. We gotta give him words.
Give me the most creative, challenging words you can think of.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ambidextrous. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Another big one.
Another big
Chronicle.
one. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. All right.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Ambidextrous, chronicle, Afghanistan, and revolutionary. Those are the words? Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other artists really need to get their flex up. When it come to freestyles, yo, I'm next up. I be shining kinda like my man's necklace. Use both sides of my brain, I'm ambidextrous. I'm the freshest type. They can feel the vibes from left to right. Y'all know that I'm the dopest on jams. Ambidextrous, cause I can use both of my hands. Then again, it don't matter if I'm right or left-handed, cause I never write it. I hope you understand it. I provide it right off the tip of the brain. And when I'm spitting for my people, all my shit is insane. I make it happen. I'ma kick a rap verse. Shout to my homie with the necklace and the black shirt. Filming on the phone, gotta get it on your camera. They got questions, Harry is the answer. Yeah, I'm about to make it known. When I rhyme, I be entering the crazy zone. Thank you for the words, y'all came up with the good stuff. Shout the homie chilling in the middle with his hood up. I go beyond your flow, going places other rappers wanna go. Do it by myself, no sponsor, bro. I'm delivering the rap chronicles. Your level up, I go beyond it. Matter of fact, I'm about to get you lifted like the Chronic. Can't nobody else rock this way. High like the Chronic, that's where the Dr. Dre. H-Mac, I'ma put it down. Every time I'm rhyming, they be loving my sound. Can't nobody really do it like me. Winning in my psyche. Shout my homie who be rocking Nike. On the zip up, I get props. Whenever I be spitting, they gon' see me on TikTok for hip hop. I'ma put it down for all of y'all. I be cold shivery. This here is the chronicle delivery. Delivering the magazine and the periodical. I got the hottest flow, you know I brought it, bro. I ain't never slipping. Yeah, y'all just be assistant. I'm Michael Jordan, these rappers like Pippen. Think they on my level, homie, they be tripping. I grip the mic and then I'm about to slam the jam from LA to Afghanistan. I'm about to break it down till I find my peace. They bought my music in the Middle East, yeah. All my lyrics are gigantic, I'm about to make them panic. They can feel my shit across the whole planet, yeah. Lyrics is what I'm about to push. He was like, yo, he's rapping right now. He said, shush, please be quiet, he's really getting down. I'ma blow your mind with the rhymes that's profound. I be doing me, and y'all know they never doing Harry. When it come to lyrics, all my flows are revolutionary. What I mean to say is when I'm spitting off the brain, I be revolutionary, go against the grain. I'm about to make a change the whole earth. I'm about to blow your mind with the freestyle verse. The beat stopped, but I wasn't ready to end. H-Mac be the freestyle internet trend. Let's go.
Yo, what? That's crazy.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. I don't know why I did that. It just felt silly. Good to see you. The internet's holding up a little bit. It hasn't gone off for half an hour or so, so that's good. But I've got it connected to the Ethernet cable and also my phone in case it does go out. So yeah, I put the Wi-Fi dongle in. Oh well, you know, because I did a test stream earlier. But so far so good. So far so good. But watch this. I bet the guy comes out on Monday and there's nothing wrong with it, but they said it was out of sync. And now for some reason it's back in sync because it doesn't seem to be going out. But don't speak too soon, PJ. Don't speak too soon. I'm not going to cancel them coming out anyway, that's for sure. Anyway, good to see you guys. Good to see you. Wow, 5 years. There was more here when it was my test stream. There was like 11, 12 came into my test stream. Now it's an actual Bible stream. There's only 5 here. Isn't that typical? Isn't that typical? Bless you guys. Bless you. Jim, let's start off with Jim. Jim's got one more observation there. 7-minute one that I haven't done yet. So let's do that fast. Yeah, this one. I take it from 5 days ago. We did that one. Yeah, So it's just this one. Serious. Keep looking at that box. I shouldn't. I was going to say real or not real. Oh, I don't know if real or not real is here. Now that was at 2:21. If real or not for real, yeah, you like the streams we were sharing Joshua. Well, that is one of these streams, except it's not Joshua now. It's now Judges. We finished Joshua. So real or not for real if you're here, it's Joshua today we're starting. Sorry, Judges today we're starting. We finished Joshua. Isn't that weird? When I look at the little devil emojis that Thomas has put in, they're purple on the YouTube side, but when I show them on the StreamYard side, they're red. What's going on there, right? Madness. Oh no, see, it's purple on my side, but even when I'm looking at it on the YouTube side, it's red. I'll show you what I mean quickly. Right, I'm going to take a screenshot. Right, it's purple emojis, but my side, on the StreamYard side, it shows them in red. Show you quickly. Right, so let's send that now. Paste. And save as. And save. Okay, so yeah, just ever so quickly. Look, it shows you. It should, like, you put them in purple, but to me, on the StreamYard side, it shows them in red, like that, to a completely different color. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Because if I go into my emojis, they're purple also, but for some reason, screen is pink and chat is purple. Yeah, see what I mean? Isn't that mad? To me, that's red. So to you, it's pink. Isn't that mad? Weird. Mad. I don't know why that is. It'd just be obviously female doesn't do purple very well, even though I've got purple at the sides and stuff. But whatever, whatever. Oh, really? Jam, thanks, Jam. Jim's link. Nice one, Jim boy. Randy watching the chat replay. Right, okay, so we're getting into, we've finished Joshua. So Judges, let's do an hour on Judges. Let's do it. Let's do it. Book of Judges. I did go for Samson between the pillars, pushing the pillars out on it for the thumbnail. I was going to go for Delilah cutting his hair in a picture, but then that would have brought up the Mandela effect. It would have been the servant cutting his hair and not Delilah. When I always remember Delilah cutting his hair, not the servant. Not the servant. Hey, babe, good to see you. I know you're back sore. You're sleeping in the spare room. Why? Because the different bed, different mattress. Maybe that's a good idea. Because your mattress is really soft, babe. Anyway, yeah, Judges. Starting at the beginning. Like I said, I was going to choose Delilah cutting out Samson's hair for the thumbnail. But I thought, I'll just get people talking about the Mandela and maybe arguing about it. No, I'm joking. I just preferred the pillar picture. But I was going to do, it took me ages to consider it. And then I went, suck it, I'll just do Delilah cutting his hair. Then I tried to look for a picture, and there's plenty of pictures of Delilah cutting his hair. But yeah, scripture says the servant did it, not Delilah. Weird. You put the double mattress on my bed for now. Should I put the double mattress on my bed for now? If it's better for your back, why not? But you've got to remember, you've got a king size bed, haven't you? And that's a double bed. So the mattress has got to be slightly too small for the bed. It's up to you, babe. But make sure you don't hurt your back shifting it, because mattresses are heavy and awkward shifting on your own. But yeah, why not? If it's better for your back, definitely. My feet are still in torture. It's because I've been on my feet all day and then try to sort this out when I got back. Okay, yeah, it's up to you, babe. Go for it. If it's better for you, why not? Right. Judges. Here we go. Read by Alexander Scourby.
Judges, chapter 1. Now after the death of Joshua, it came to pass that the children of Israel asked the Lord, saying, Who shall go up for us against the Canaanites first, to fight against them? And the Lord said, Judah shall go up. Behold, I have delivered the land into his hand. And Judah said unto Simeon his brother, Come up with me into my lot, that we may fight against the Canaanites, and I likewise will go with thee into thy lot. So Simeon went with him. And Judah went up, and the Lord delivered the Canaanites and the Perizzites into their hand, and they slew of them in Bezek 10,000 men. And they found Adoni-Bezek in Bezek, and they fought against him, and they slew the Canaanites and the Perizzites. But Adoni-Bezek fled, and they pursued after him, and caught him, and cut off his thumbs and his great...
Sorry, I didn't put the blooming link in. Anybody wants to come in? There's a link. And pin it to the top. There you go. If anybody wants to come in, there's the link.
...toes. And Adoni-Bezek said, 70 kings, having their thumbs and their great toes cut off, gathered their meat under my table. As I have done, so God hath requited me. And they brought him to Jerusalem, and there he died. Now the children of Judah had fought against Jerusalem, and had taken it, and smitten it with the edge of the sword, and set the city on fire. And afterward the children of Judah went down to fight against the Canaanites that dwelt in the mountains.
Hey Sam, how you doing, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
We're on the Book of Judges, bro. We're on the Book of Judges.
I just
How you
thought
doing?
that, well, good. It's good to catch you a little bit. I had like half an hour or something before Shabbat, so I said I'm gonna just check what's.
Why
what's
not?
going on.
Why not? Well, basically, these streams are just reading and listening to the Bible. And if you want to say something about it, just shout up. Just shout up. Yeah.
No problem. Go ahead. Just keep on.
It's literally just started on the Book of Judges. We're just 8 verses in or something.
Mountain, and in the south, and in the valley. And Judah went against the Canaanites that dwelt in Hebron. Now the name of Hebron before was Kirjath-Arba. And they slew Sheshai, and Ahiman, and Talmai. And from thence he went against the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir before was Kirjath-Sepher. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kirjath-Sepher and taketh it, to him will I give
I was going to say, Sam, the guy who's reading it is an American actor called Alexander Scourby. So if he gets any of the pronunciations wrong, give him a break.
Yeah, because it's not Kiryat, it's Kiryat Arba.
I seen you smiling.
It means the village of a man that used to be called Arba, which means 4 in Hebrew. Big. It's okay. Go ahead.
Got you. I seen you smiling, so I thought, something you pronounced wrong.
No, it's just the names. No problem. It's the same thing. Doesn't matter.
Good, bro.
Achsah, my daughter, to wife. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother, took it, and he gave him Achsah his daughter to wife. And it came to pass, when she came to him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field. And she lighted from off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, What wilt thou? And she said unto him, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And Caleb gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. And the children of the Kenite, Moses' father-in-law, went up out of the city of palm trees with the children of Judah into the wilderness of Judah, which lieth in the south of Arad. And they went and dwelt among the people. And Judah went with Simeon his brother, and they slew the Canaanites that inhabited Zepheth, and utterly destroyed it. And the name of the city was called Hormah. Also Judah took Gaza with the coast thereof, and Askelon with the coast thereof, and Ekron with the coast thereof. And the Lord was with Judah, and he drave out the inhabitants of the mountain, but could not drive out the inhabitants of the valley, because they had chariots of iron. And they gave Hebron unto Caleb, as Moses said, and he expelled thence the 3 sons of Anak. And the children of Benjamin did not drive out the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem unto this day. And the house of Joseph, they also went up against
They didn't say Gaza, Palestine, just Gaza.
Bethel, and the Lord was with them. And the house of Joseph sent to describe Bethel. Now the name of the city before was Luz. And the spies saw a man come forth out of the city, and they said unto him, Show us, we pray thee, the entrance into the city, and we will show thee mercy. And when he showed them the entrance into the city, they smote the city with the edge of the sword, but they let go the man and all his family. And the man went into the land of the Hittites, and built a city, and called the name thereof Luz, which is the name thereof unto this day. Neither did Manasseh drive out the inhabitants of Bethshean and her towns, nor Taanach and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Dor and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Ibleam and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns. But the Canaanites would dwell in that land. And it came to pass, when Israel was strong, that they put the Canaanites to tribute, and did not utterly drive them out. Neither did Ephraim drive out the Canaanites that dwelt in Gezer, but the Canaanites dwelt in Gezer among them. Neither did Zebulun drive out the inhabitants of Kitron, nor the inhabitants of Nahalol, but the Canaanites dwelt among them, and became tributaries. Neither did Asher drive out the inhabitants of Akko, nor the inhabitants of Zidon, nor of Arlab, nor of Akzib, nor of Helba, nor of Aphik, nor of Rehob. But the Asherites dwelt among the Canaanites, the inhabitants of the land, for they did not drive them out. Neither did Naphtali drive out the inhabitants of Bethshemesh, nor the inhabitants of Bethanath, but he dwelt among the Canaanites, the inhabitants of the land. Nevertheless, the inhabitants of Bethshemesh and of Bethanath became tributaries unto them. And the Amorites forced the children of Dan into the mountain, for they would not suffer them to come down to the valley. But the Amorites would dwell in Mount Heres, in Aijalon, and in Shaalbim. Yet the hand of the house of Joseph prevailed, so that they became tributaries. And the coast of the Amorites was from the going up to Akrabim, from the rock and upward. Chapter 2. And an angel of the Lord came up from Gilgal to Bochim, and said, I made you to go up out of Egypt, and have brought you unto the land which I swear unto your fathers. And I said, I will never break my covenant with you. And ye shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land. Ye shall throw down their altars.
See that? Never break the covenant. Never.
But ye have not obeyed my voice. Why have ye done this? Wherefore I also said, I will not drive them out from before you, but they shall be as thorns in your sides, and their God shall be a snare unto you. And it came to pass, when the angel of the Lord spake these words unto all the children of Israel, that the people lifted up their voice and wept. And they called the name of that place Bochim, and they sacrificed there unto the Lord. And when Joshua had let the people go, the children of Israel went every man unto his inheritance to possess the land. And the people served the Lord all the days of Joshua, and all the days of the elders that outlived Joshua, who had seen all the great works of the Lord that he did for Israel. And Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died, being 110 years old. And they buried him in the border of his inheritance in Timnath-Heres, in the mount.
110, very young considering before the flood. Very young. 110 is nothing. Before the flood, I mean, what was it? Methuselah, 969, I think was the oldest. 969. Amazing.
Mount of Ephraim, on the north side of the hill Gaash. And also all that generation were gathered unto their fathers. And there arose another generation after them, which knew not the Lord, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and served Baalim. And they forsook the Lord God of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and followed other gods of the people that were round about them, and bowed themselves unto them, and provoked the Lord to anger. And they forsook the Lord, and served Baal and Ashtaroth. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them, and he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies. Whithersoever they went out, the hand of the Lord was against them for evil, as the Lord hath said, and as the Lord had sworn unto them. And they were greatly distressed. Nevertheless, the Lord raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hand of those that spoiled them.
That's a lot of
And
judges.
yet they would not hearken unto their...
Judges has 5 judges all in all, isn't it? 5 judges all in all in Judges, I think.
No, there are more. Samuel. There's many. I believe maybe 10 until
10.
David, something like this. There are all kinds of judges. But a handful anyways.
Because it's after Judges we have Saul is the first Israelite king, isn't it? After Judges, yeah.
Their judges, but they went a-whoring after other gods, and bowed themselves unto them. They turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in, obeying.
Go ahead.
Just one thing, when you say that kings and not judges, actually it's the same thing, because in Israel you can see that the king judges also. The King Solomon, when he was asked by God, what do you want me to give you? He said, give me the wisdom in order to judge your people.
Okay. I get you.
They're also judges. They're also
Right.
King is not just like a guy
See.
sleeping, eating. Yeah, they're judges actually. They're the head of the justice department.
I get you. Right. I get it.
The commandments of the Lord, but they did not so. And when the Lord raised them up judges, then the Lord was with the judge, and delivered them out of the hand of their enemies all the days of the judge. For it repented the Lord because of their groanings, by reason of them that oppressed them and vexed them. And it came to pass, when the judge was dead, that they returned and corrupted themselves more than their fathers, in following other gods to serve them, and to bow down unto them. They ceased not from their own doings, nor from their stubborn way. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he said, Because that this people hath transgressed my covenant which I commanded their fathers, and have not hearkened.
I mean, this is not a deep dive or anything, obviously, but just a basic overview will tell you that Old Testament judges says they weren't judges, weren't kings. The difference was saying is that judges were temporary leaders chosen by God, but kings were hereditary.
Yeah,
Like,
the king is like it has different other tasks, but judging is among its tasks also, because for example, in the book of Judges, you're going to see there's all kinds of people that were put, like judges on Israel, but they're also called rulers over Israel. Yeah. Maybe not the term kings yet, but the term of ruler. That means that at the top, the guy that rules is also the one that judges. It's just like he's acting like a little god. Small version of God. On top of Israel. So I get you. That's also interesting.
I never. That is interesting. I didn't know that. But it makes sense.
And unto my voice, I also will not henceforth drive out any from before them of the nations.
Hold on, have I not given you a spanner already? No, I haven't. Why not? I thought I'd given you a moderator, Sam. I thought I'd already done that.
Oh, I don't know.
You are now. Okay. I thought you were already moderator.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Which Joshua left when he died, that through them I may prove.
I mean, it's not used for anything because I don't have any trolls here, because as soon as the trolls here, they're gone. I don't let trolls in here. So it basically just put links in or your chat, whatever you want in. You know what I mean? But you're armed just in case there is trolls. But in general, I don't have any. Vicky gets rid of them way before they ever get to the chat.
Yeah. No, I don't think you have problems in here with trolls.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But anyways, I never know.
Yeah, but true.
Israel, whether they will keep the way of the Lord to walk therein as their fathers did keep it, or not. Therefore the Lord left.
Why do they always portray angels with wings? The only ones I've had with wings is seraphim.
Wait a second. How do you know there are wings?
That's what I'm saying. They always, like on that picture there, you can see the angel has got wings.
Well, I tell you something. The term in Hebrew for angel is malach, and many times in the Torah, regular people are called malachim. It's like an envoy, someone that is being envoyed. So you can't describe angels of God, but many times it also describes human beings. For example, the two guys that Joshua sent to that city there, Jericho. They are called in the beginning. They are called the two angels, and at the end of the story, they are called the two men. So or vice versa. I don't remember, but they are called both ways in the same story. So that's interesting. We have to know why. Why at that point they're called like this, and then they call like this.
But that's the thing. Like that, they always do in art. They always portray angels with wings. But in the Bible, the only thing I see with wings are seraphim. That's it. When it says about the seraphim wings on the ark, you know what I mean?
You know what a seraph is in Hebrew? It's a snake.
Snake.
It gave in English and in Latin the basis of serpent, seraph, because P and F in Hebrew is the same letter. Seraphim are like serpents, but it doesn't mean like snakes.
No, of course.
No. It's like it is said in Judaism that they are standing all the time with the two legs joined, just like a snake will stand. It's full of allegories. It's full of allegories and secrets and everything. But seraph, it's actually is a name of a serpent, but a good serpent, of course. There are good serpents and bad serpents. There are serpents that when you get bitten, you get healed. So it's a different world. It's like a different.
Wow. Hey, maybe Allah is a serpent because he's only got one leg. He's got one shin, hasn't he?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It is also said in Judaism that God also is like a serpent, but a good serpent. That he was swallowing Moses. I don't know if you know all these commentaries, but it's also interesting to know what they mean, like when they say that. But that's interesting. And actually, the serpent, when you think about it, is also providing the antidote to the poison. That means that in the poison in the antidote against the venom, you
It's
need
a cure.
venom.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
understand? So out of the serpent, there's a lot of cures, being made. You can kill, but you can also like heal.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they use snake venom for treatments of some sort as well, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
It's very expensive. I know.
Definitely.
Those nations without driving them out hastily, neither delivered he them into the hand of Joshua. Chapter 3. Now these are the nations which the Lord left, to prove Israel by them, even as many of Israel as had not known all the wars of Canaan, only that the generations of the children of Israel might know, to teach them war, at the least such as before knew nothing thereof, namely 5 lords of the Philistines, and all the Canaanites, and the Zidonians, and the Hivites that dwelt in Mount Lebanon, from Mount Baal Hermon unto the entering in of Hamath. And they were to prove...
Hey, Roger, how you doing, man? Good afternoon. Good morning to you, obviously, but good afternoon, Roger. Good to see you.
Israel by them, to know whether they would hearken unto the commandments of the Lord which he commanded their fathers by the hand of Moses. And the children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, Hittites, and Amorites, and Perizzites, and Hivites, and Jebusites. And they took their daughters to be their wives, and gave their daughters to their sons, and served their gods. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and forgat the Lord their God, and served Baalim and the groves. Therefore the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan-Rishathaim, king of Mesopotamia. And the children of Israel served Cushan-Rishathaim 8 years. And when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord...
Is Baalim just Baal? Is that the same as Baal? B-A-A-L.
I didn't see where you see Baal, but Baal in Hebrew is a name of one of the fake gods the Canaanites were.
This one says that they were worshipping Baalim. It was Baal with an I-M on the end. Baalim. So,
Baalim is the plural form. It's like the.
So it's the same. So it is the same, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Cool.
The Lord raised up a deliverer to the children of Israel, who delivered them, even Othniel the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother.
Derek Nelson in the house. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Been talking about it a while. Like, where's Derek? Hope he's all right. So I think you did come on Flaxes the other night, didn't you? And say hello, but I wasn't in chat. But good to see you, Derek, man. Good to see you. Good to see you well, man. Bless you, brother.
And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel, and went out to war. And the Lord delivered Cushan-Rishathaim, king of Mesopotamia, into his hand, and his hand prevailed against Cushan-Rishathaim. And the land had rest 40 years.
Is that what you're saying as well about that? It's always been the same entity. I thought so.
Yeah. But there is something also, if you want to try to demystify all this, because people are not that stupid not to bow down to objects. Those guys made pyramids and everything. They were kind of smart. So the thing is that Baal in Hebrew is also an owner. Baal is also a husband or owner, someone that owns something.
Okay.
And the thing is that if you want to, to see that from a different angle, that means that people were bowing down to people that had possessions, like they owned a lot. Oh, you have a nice car. Whoa, what a nice car! What a nice woman you have! What a nice house you have! It's like bowing down. It's like honoring and how do you call it? And praising people because they have material wealth, material goods.
Right.
And for Jews, it's terrible because you don't bow down to someone. Just don't kiss people's ass because they have money. But was also you can look at it also like this. Well, today look at it. The more money you have, the more. Oh, look at Elon Musk. He's like a priest.
Yeah,
it's like,
sycophant.
Oh, the more money you have, the more holy you are. And this is the idea also.
Yeah, but sycophantic. Absolutely. Hey, Jim. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
Othniel the son of Kenaz died. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord. And the Lord strengthened Eglon the king of Moab against Israel, because they had done evil in the sight of the Lord. And he gathered unto him the children of Ammon and Amalek, and went and smote Israel, and possessed the city of palm trees. So the children of Israel served Eglon the king of Moab 18 years. But when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised them up a deliverer, Ehud the son of Gera, a Benjamite, a man left-handed. And by him the children of Israel sent a present unto Eglon the king of Moab. But Ehud made him a dagger.
It sounded like he did a little patch there.
So you see, there's a complex relationship between God and people of Israel, because God took them out of Egypt, and then they rebelled. After all the miracles they saw, everything they saw, and they keep on rebelling and going like with, going down to like stupid gods, fake gods, anyways. So and then of course God is angry, he's punishing them, and then as soon as they start crying up, he comes and he helps them. So it's like it's a funny relationship. It's like it's funny because normally it is written that when you sin, you die. You can just like. So the thing is that about the people of Israel at a collective level, it cannot die. That means at an individual level, yes, according to what your sin is, you can be excluded, from the people of Israel and just die. But the thing is, at a collective level, it's like always, God is going to come back, and people of Israel also know that they take advantage a little bit of this. I feel like
Got it. Hey, Roger.
Hey, I just wanted to come on right quick and tell you I talked to Jaden yesterday.
Oh, you did so the number I gave him, he got through in it then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did he tell you? Did he get my email from his? Did he get my email? Yeah. Cool. Excellent. So what's
he was
he
all
saying?
happy to hear from me and stuff. So
Fantastic. Well, I know it's an international call, but like if you speak to him again before me, I mean, I've already emailed this person. The Smart Communications, I made a profile to be able to contact him. But because I'm in the UK, it won't send me the activation code. And the only way it'll send me the activation code is if I change my settings to US. But if I change my settings to US, it'll mess up my phone and I can't change it back to UK for 6 months. So I can't do that. So when you see him, if you speak to him again, tell him to try and call me, or we have to arrange some other way, like through the way he's been emailing me was through his Rebecca. I don't know if it's his mom or a relative or not, but he's been emailing me through that person anyway. Just tell him if he can continue to do that, that's cool. But I can't. I've made a profile, but it won't send me the activation code no matter what I do. I might have to try and phone him up and see if they can do anything. But it seems the only way they can do it is in the UK, it's through text. And it won't send me a text because I've got UK settings. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. But so if you talk to him again, try and get him to phone me, even if I have to pay for the call somehow. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somehow, even if I have to send him money to pay for the call somehow. Do you know what I mean? That kind of. I know what you mean. But tell him I'm not blanking. I just can't. It just won't let me activate that profile. I've made the profile, but it won't let me activate it because of the sending the code to UK settings. But if he can continue to email me the way he has through whoever that is, he got to send me it, then fine. That's all good. That's all good. But what's he saying?
Oh no, he's wanted me to read his comments on his last streams he put out, and I read them to him. They were all good. He said it's the first time he's been happy since he's been out there.
Oh yeah, did you tell him? You didn't tell him about the bad ones that Vicky got rid of, did you? McToon and all that.
I didn't see anything.
No, don't tell him that until he gets out, because he might, you know what I mean? It might piss him off. Yeah. Because like Vicky's already made a video on it. She got rid of them, and he doesn't want to know that people are in his comments saying, "Oh, you deserve to be in prison" and all that. You don't want that. You know what I mean? Sort of thing. Sorry, Derek, to provide some clarity. Sorry, Derek, saying something. To provide some clarity, my grandma spent the last month with me and my mum, so I spent a lot of time with her, and it cost me my YouTube time. That's okay. Oh, okay. I mean, you spent time. Oh, you spent time with your grandma. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good for me. That's too right, Miss YouTube, for that. I was hoping you weren't unwell or something, Derek, because we just didn't hear from you. I kind of thought you were unwell or something like that, or another reason. You know what I'm saying?
PJ, I got something to say to that. He's a grandma's boy.
That's good. That's good, Derek.
Get out of your grandma's basement, man. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, good to see you, Derek. So yeah, Jaden's all good. But I mean, well, I read. I mean, the email he said he told me he was all good. He's in the scriptures and that. He's unsettled because he's not in the actual prison where he'll be doing the rest of his time at. They're just moving him about left, right, and center at the minute. You know what I mean? So yeah, just don't tell him about the crappy email, the crappy comments he's got. Even if he gets more, don't read them out to him. Not till he gets out. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. There was nothing in there when I looked at it. So.
A nice one, Derek. Excellent. Yeah, Vicky got rid of the bad ones. Vicky goes to check it every single day.
Good.
Because there's no need for it. You know what I mean? He's a young lad. Everybody makes mistakes, and he's owned up to his, and he's paying. He's doing his consequences now. You know what I mean? And they're McToons and his chat. Oh, you should. You know what I mean? You deserve to go. You know what I mean? You deserve to go to prison, but you won't say that to FTFE when he beats old women up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You won't say that then. Crazy.
I would.
Hypocrites. Hey, Tarek, good to see you, bro. What you said? Arwen is such an idiot. He left the Discord invite link for all to join. The trolls going, oh my goodness. What a numpty. Anyway, let's carry on.
It's probably done on purpose, Peach.
Which had 2 edges of a cubit length. And he did gird it under his raiment upon his right thigh. And he brought the present unto Eglon king of Moab. And Eglon was a very fat man. And when he had made an end to offer the present, he sent away the people that bare the present, but he himself turned again from the quarries that were by Gilgal, and said, I have a secret errand unto thee, O king. Who said, Keep silence. And all that stood by him went out from him. And Ehud came unto him, and he was sitting in a summer.
So Roger, if you hear from him again, just tell him that about the email thing, that smart communications thing, and try to get him to call me. He's got my number.
Paula, which he had for himself alone, and Ehud said, I have a message from God unto thee.
I mean,
he arose out of his
if all else fails, he can write a letter. I'll write back. You know, I can do old school. I can put pen to paper. You know what I mean? I used to be in prison myself. I used to do it quite a lot. So,
yeah.
And Ehud put forth his left hand, and took the dagger from his right thigh, and thrust it into his belly. And the haft also went in after the blade, and the fat closed upon the blade, so that he could not draw the dagger out of his belly. And the dirt came out.
Ooh.
Then Ehud went forth through the porch, and shut the doors of the parlor upon him, and locked them. When he was gone out, his servants came. And when they saw that, behold, the doors of the parlor were locked, they said, Surely he covereth his feet in his summer chamber. And they tarried till they were ashamed, and behold, he opened not the doors of the parlor. Therefore they took a key, and opened them, and behold, their lord was fallen down dead on the earth. And Ehud escaped while they tarried, and passed beyond the quarries, and escaped unto Seirath. And it came to pass, when he was come, that he blew a trumpet in the mountain of Ephraim, and the children of Israel went down with him from the mount, and he before them. And he said unto them, Follow after me, for the Lord hath delivered your enemies the Moabites into your hand. And they went down after him, and took the fords of Jordan toward Moab, and suffered not a man to pass over. And they slew of Moab at that time about 10,000 men, all lusty, and all men of valor, and there escaped not a man. So Moab was subdued that day under the hand of Israel. And the land had rest 80.
Marvin doesn't go in FBD anymore, does he, Roger?
Well, I've seen him in FED's Discord.
Oh, Discord, right, okay. He doesn't go in the stream anymore, okay. Right.
No.
I was going to say, he hasn't been in the stream for about 2 years now, isn't it? About 2 years, I think.
I've seen him more in the Earth Awakenings and places like that, too.
4 years. And after him was Shamgar the son of Anath, which slew of the Philistines 600 men with an ox goad. And he also delivered Israel. Chapter 4. And the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord, when Ehud was dead. And the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin king of Canaan, that reigned in Hazor, the captain of whose host was Sisera, which dwelt in Harosheth of the Gentiles. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord. For he had 900 chariots of iron, and 20 years he mightily oppressed the children of Israel. And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, she judged Israel at that time. And she dwelt under the palm tree of Deborah between Ramah and Bethel in Mount Ephraim. And the children of Israel came up to her for judgment. And she sent and called Barak the son of Abinoam out of Kedesh Naphtali, and said unto him, Hath not the Lord God of Israel commanded, saying, Go and draw toward Mount Tabor, and take with thee 10,000 men of Naphtali, children of Zebulun, I will thee to, and I will draw unto thee to the river Kishon.
He had a mistake recording there, didn't he?
I heard it. Yeah, I'm like, was PJ messing with it? Nah.
Yeah, it wasn't me. No, it was his recording.
Sisera, the captain of Jabin's army, with his chariots and his multitude, and I will deliver him into thine hand. And Barak said unto her, If thou wilt go with me, then...
I think having being a Hollywood actor, he'd be able to get a better editor.
Yeah.
I don't think they old cowboy movies, Alexander Scourby.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I checked it out the other day, and I was like, oh, that's him. Okay.
He's been around a while, dude.
Oh, you off, Sam?
I just wanted to give you a little insight. You see in that story with the king Eglon, the fat king there that got killed. So, we can ask ourselves, how come, giving us the detail that he took his sword with the left hand? Who gives them, but, which hand he took the sword, with? So it is, that precision is important. Every small detail is important, because actually that guy he comes from the tribe of Benjamin, and all the guys from Benjamin are like left-handed. This is you understand? Right. So that's
you know who he was.
Yeah, and there's also symbolisms and everything, but it's it's that's why I ask myself, why is it mentioned that was with his left hand? We don't care. but actually it's like just like everything is like so together.
I know sometimes we think these little things don't matter, but then you look a bit further into it and it's like, that could be why. It's good. Revelation is good.
I will go, but if thou wilt not go with me, then I will not go. And she said, I will surely go with thee. Notwithstanding, the journey that thou takest shall not be for thine honor. For the Lord shall sell Sisera into the hand of a woman. And Deborah arose and went with Barak to Kedesh. And Barak called Zebulun and Naphtali to Kedesh, and he went up with 10,000 men at his feet, and Deborah went up with him. Now Heber the Kenite, which was of the children of Hobab, the father-in-law of Moses, had severed himself from the Kenites, and pitched his tent unto the plain of Zaanaim, which is by Kedesh. And they showed Sisera that Barak the son of Abinoam was gone up to Mount Tabor. And Sisera gathered together all his chariots, even 900 chariots of iron, and all the people that were with him from Harosheth of the Gentiles unto the river of Kishon. And
I was going to say, Sam, this is the 7th book of the Old Testament, Judges, right? And all through, from like, say, Exodus onwards, there's been an awful lot of flat lands in there, like Champagne, that's a flat land. It also says flat lands and stuff. There's a lot of flat lands in it, So
and look at Moses. When God takes him at the end, he makes it go up on that Mount Nebo, and he shows his, it shows his many pieces of the land, the entire land, and every word describing, every piece of the land is like either valley or steppe. I think, I don't know, you say that it's like just only flat surface.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
3 or 4 times it's all flat. It's all flat.
So I'm saying it's all over scripture.
Yeah, I know, of course, clear.
Deborah,
it's the truth, isn't it? So bound to be.
said unto Barak, Up, for this is the day in which the Lord hath delivered Sisera into thine hand. Is not the Lord gone out before thee? So Barak went down from Mount Tabor, and 10,000 men after him. And the Lord discomfited Sisera and all his chariots and all his host with the edge of the sword before Barak, so that Sisera lighted down off his chariot and fled away on his feet. But Barak pursued after the chariots and after the host unto Harosheth of the Gentiles. And all the host of Sisera fell upon the edge of the sword, and there was not a man left. Howbeit Sisera fled away on his feet to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite. For there was peace between Jabin the king of Hazor and the house of Heber the Kenite. And Jael went out to meet Sisera, and said unto him, Turn in, my lord, turn in to me, fear not. And when he had turned in unto her into the tent, she covered him with a mantle. And he said unto her, Give me, I pray thee, a little water to drink, for I am thirsty. And she opened a bottle of milk, and gave him drink, and covered him. Again he said unto her, Stand in the door of the tent. And it shall be, when any man doth come and inquire of thee, and say, Is there any man here? That thou shalt say, No. Then Jael Heber's wife took a nail of the tent, and took an hammer in her hand, and went softly unto him, and smote the nail into his temples, and fastened it into the ground, for he was fast asleep and weary. So he died.
Ouch.
And behold, as Barak pursued Sisera, Jael came out to meet him, and said unto him, Come, and I will show thee the man whom thou seekest. And when he came into her tent, behold, Sisera lay dead, and the nail was in his temples. So God subdued on that day Jabin the king of Canaan before the children of Israel. And the hand of the children of Israel prospered and prevailed against Jabin the king of Canaan, until they had destroyed Jabin king of Canaan. Chapter 5. Then sang Deborah and Barak the son of Abinoam on that day, saying, Praise ye the Lord for the avenging of Israel, when the people willingly offered themselves. Hear, O ye kings, give ear, O ye princes. I, even I, will sing unto the Lord. I will sing praise to the Lord God of Israel. Lord, when thou wentest out of Seir, when thou marchedst out of the field of Edom, the earth trembled, and the heavens dropped, the clouds also dropped water. The mountains melted from before the Lord, even that Sinai from before the Lord God of Israel. In the days of Shamgar the son of Anath, in the days of Jael, the highways were unoccupied, and the travelers walked through byways. The inhabitants of the villages ceased. They ceased in Israel, until that I, Deborah, arose, a mother in Israel. They chose new gods. Then was war in the gates. Was there a shield or spear seen among 40,000 in Israel? My heart is toward the governors of Israel, that offered themselves willingly among the people. Bless ye the Lord. Speak, ye that ride on white asses, ye that sit in judgment and walk by the way. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. Awake, awake, Deborah. Awake, awake, utter a song. Arise, Barak, and lead thy captivity captive, thou son of Abinoam. Then he made him that remaineth have dominion over the nobles among the people. The Lord made me have dominion over the mighty. Out of Ephraim was there a root of them against Amalek. After thee, Benjamin, among thy people. Out of Machir came down governors, and out of Zebulun they that handled the pen of the writer. And the princes of Issachar were with Deborah.
Check it out. It's very important here because it is said that out of Ephraim, which is a tribe of Israel, there is a root. It's not against Amalek; it's from Amalek in the Torah. That means that there is a link between Amalek and our people. That means that actually, this is what I understood even today. Actually, Amalek, the worst enemy of Israel, which is has the same strength as Israel, but in the evil side, actually comes from us. It's like Jews that hate Jews that hate the Torah. Those Jews you can see in the New World Order and Illuminati and all that stuff.
Yeah, of course.
So it's people that are not goyim, they're not from you guys, and they're not from they're not part of Israel anymore.
Right.
So this is something important to understand. Here, they just approaches a subject like this. So that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. That's good.
Sam, I got a question for you. Is Deborah anything to do with that at all?
Deborah, I don't know if I'm not sure. I know roughly that passage, but I didn't study it, deeply. So I don't know. But I know that she was a prophet woman. She and that's very that's rare. Just like Sarah was, and Miriam also was. So it's very high level for especially for women, because there's not too many women.
Not many female prophets. There was female prophets, absolutely, but not many.
You know what Deborah means in Hebrew? It means bee. It's a bee. That little insect.
Oh, okay.
Dvorah.
I didn't know that.
It's a bee. So all that, it's also there are hidden meanings.
That's interesting. Because I actually forgot that there was Deborah was in the Bible. I mean, I remember Issachar, I remember Reuben, I remember all them names, Benjamin, all that. But Deborah, I completely forgot that was actually in the Old Testament. I kind of thought it was an English name. It's not.
Yeah. No, it's in Hebrew. It's Dvorah. We say, we don't say Deborah. And Barak is also a name in Hebrew. It's the lightning. A Barak.
Barak. It's not Barack Obama.
No. Wait a second. I don't. Is it the lightning or is it the noise? I don't remember. No, Barak is the lightning. Yeah, if I don't mistake. It's like in the storm. The big bright light. So this is just a insight.
Yeah, it means blessed or lightning. Blessed or lightning.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. So Barak. That's true. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, it can mean blessed also. Baruch or Barak and Ken, exactly.
Lightning. Yeah. Cool.
This is true.
Nice.
Even
I'll leave this playing. I'm going to grab a coffee, guys.
Issachar, and also Barak. He was sent on foot into the valley. For the divisions of Reuben, there were great thoughts of heart. Why abodest thou among the sheepfolds to hear the bleatings of the flocks? For the divisions of Reuben, there were great searchings of heart. Gilead abode beyond Jordan. And why did Dan remain in ships? Asher continued on the seashore and abode in his breaches. Zebulun and Naphtali were a people that jeoparded their lives unto the death in the high places of the field. The kings came and fought. Then fought the kings of Canaan in Taanach by the waters of Megiddo. They took no gain of money. They fought from heaven. The stars in their courses fought against Sisera. The river of Kishon swept them away, that ancient river, the river Kishon. O my soul, thou hast trodden down strength. Then were the horse hoofs broken by the means of the prancings of their mighty ones. Curse ye Meroz, said the angel of the Lord. Curse ye bitterly the inhabitants thereof, because they came not to the help of the Lord against the mighty. Blessed above women shall Jael the wife of Heber the Kenite be. Blessed shall she be above women in the tent. He asked water, and she gave him milk. She brought forth butter in a lordly dish. She put her hand to the nail, and her right hand to the workman's hammer, and with the hammer she smote Sisera. She smote off his head when she had pierced and stricken through his temples. At her feet he bowed, he fell, he lay down. At her feet he bowed, he fell. Where he bowed, there he fell down dead. The mother of Sisera looked out at a window and cried through the lattice, Why is his chariot so long in coming? Why tarry the wheels of his chariots? Her wise ladies answered her, Yea, she returned answer to herself, Have they not sped? Have they not divided the prey? To every man a damsel or two, to Sisera a prey of divers.
There's another intel, when it is said in the previous verse, like 526, I think, that Yael is blessed before women is not the right translation. The translation is that she's more blessed than all women.
Right.
Which is important. So, and the thing is that, there are subtleties in Hebrew, because from is a letter mem in Hebrew, which is 40, and there is actually 40 women in the Torah. That means, between the lines, that for what she did, I don't think it's something that great, but anyways, for what she did, she's more blessed than all these women. Out of all these women, she's the most blessed. Imagine more than Sarah, more than Hava, Eve. It's crazy. So there is something here that I don't understand, but this is what it means. Not before women, but from women.
That's
go
good.
ahead.
Yeah,
I mean, little inside. I give you what I give.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I feed you some
Definitely. It's interesting to know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Colors a prey of divers colors of needlework, of divers colors of needlework on both sides, meat for the necks of them that take the spoil. So let all thine enemies perish, O Lord, but let them that love him be as the sun when he goeth forth in his might. And the land had rest 40 years. Chapter 6. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them into the hand of Midian 7 years. And the hand of Midian prevailed against Israel, and because of the Midianites the children of Israel made them the dens which are in the mountains, and caves, and strongholds. And so it was, when Israel had sown, that the Midianites came up, and the Amalekites, and the children of the east, even they came up against them, and they encamped against them, and destroyed the increase of the earth, till thou come unto Gaza, and left no sustenance for Israel, neither sheep, nor ox, nor ass. For they came up with their cattle in their tents, and they came as grasshoppers for multitude. For both they and their camels were without number, and they entered into the land to destroy it. And Israel was greatly impoverished because of the Midianites, and the children of Israel cried unto the Lord. And it came to pass, when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord because of the Midianites, that the Lord sent a prophet unto the children of Israel, which said unto them, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, I brought you up from Egypt, and brought you forth out of the house of bondage, and I delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of all that oppressed you, and drave them out from before you, and gave you their land. And I said unto you, I am the Lord your God. Fear not the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But ye have not obeyed my voice. And there came an angel of the Lord, and sat under an oak which was in Ophrah, that pertained unto Joash the Abiezrite. And his son Gideon threshed wheat by the winepress, to hide it from the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him, and said unto him, The Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor. And Gideon said unto him, O my Lord, if the Lord be with us, why then is all this befallen us? And where be all his miracles, which our fathers told us of, saying, Did not the Lord bring us up from Egypt? But now the Lord hath forsaken us, and delivered us into the hands of the Midianites. And the Lord looked upon him, and said, Go in this thy might, and thou shalt save Israel from the hand of the Midianites. Have not I sent thee? And he said unto him, O my Lord, wherewith shall I save Israel? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. And the Lord said unto him, Surely I will be with thee, and thou shalt smite the Midianites as one man. And he said unto him, If now I have found grace in thy sight, then show me a sign that thou talkest with me. Depart not hence, I pray thee, until I come unto thee, and bring forth my present, and set it before thee. And he said, I will tarry until thou come again. And Gideon went in, and made ready a kid, and unleavened cakes of an ephah of flour. The flesh he put in a basket, and he put the broth in a pot, and brought it out unto him under the oak, and presented it. And the angel of God said unto him, Take the flesh and the unleavened cakes, and lay them upon this rock, and pour out the broth. And he did so. Then the angel of the Lord put forth the end of the staff that was in his hand, and touched the flesh and the unleavened cakes, and there rose up fire out of the rock, and consumed the flesh and the unleavened cakes. Then the angel of the Lord departed out of his sight. And when Gideon perceived that he was an angel of the Lord, Gideon said, Alas, O Lord God, for because I have seen an angel of the Lord face to face. And the Lord said unto him, Peace be unto thee, fear not, thou shalt not die.
Roger, I'm not playing that like that at the end. This is a Bible stream. That's to take the piss out of Globers. I play a Christian song at the end of these, dude.
There's no song there.
I'll
It's
do it
just like-
tonight. I'll play it tonight. At the end of this one, I'm playing Charles's AI, the one he wrote. So I'm going to play that one. I'll play that one tonight if you give me the link for it tonight. But yeah, I don't like doing them kind of things on the Bible streams. I like the Bible streams to kind of stay about the Bible rather than flat earth or them idiots, McToon and all that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll play it tonight. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Then Gideon built an altar there unto the Lord, and called it Jehovah Shalom. Unto this day it is yet in Ophrah of the Abiezrites. And it came to pass the same night that the Lord said unto him, Take thy father's young bullock, even the second bullock of 7 years old, and throw down the altar of Baal that thy father hath, and cut down the grove that is by it, and build an altar unto the Lord thy God upon the top of this.
I thought it was a song. It's 6 seconds long, Roger. I thought it was a song. Roger.
I'm here. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a song. That's why I was just like, it's like a way to end it off, like with.
Oh,
with
right, at
what's
least
on
you
it.
play that. I thought you meant play out with that blooming song about McToon and that. I'll play it after. I'll play it when we finish what we've got to do. Yeah, absolutely.
this rock in the ordered place, and take the second bullock, and offer a burnt sacrifice with the wood of the grove which thou shalt cut down. Then Gideon took 10 men of his servants, and did as the Lord had said unto him. And so it was, because he feared his father's household and the men of the city, that he could not do it by day, that he did it by night. And when the men of the city arose early in the morning, behold, the altar of Baal was cast down, and the grove was cut down that was by it, and the second bullock was offered upon the altar that was built. And they said one to another, Who hath done this thing? And when they inquired and asked, they said, Gideon the son of Joash hath done this thing. Then the men of the city said unto Joash, Bring out thy son that he may die, because he hath cast down the altar of Baal, and because he hath cut down the grove that was by it. And Joash said unto all that stood against him, Will ye plead for Baal? Will ye save him? He that will plead for him, let him be put to death whilst it is yet morning. If he be a god, let him plead for himself, because one hath cast down his altar. Therefore on that day he called him Jerubbaal, saying,
I just have to go because it's getting late. Just to tell you, one of the most important part in that book of Judges, you're going to see it's in the verses 11, in the chapters 11 and 12. Sorry, the chapter 9 and 10. Sorry.
Okay.
No, 9 and 10 again. Wait a second, because sorry, 10 and 11. 10 and 11.
You get that.
Is the emotion. It's with chapters 10 and 11. You're going to see that they taking Joshua is taking the land of Goshen, and actually the land of Goshen is the Nile Delta.
Okay.
So there we have a problem here because by twice it is written that Joshua just came and took the land of Goshen, which is the Nile Delta. Okay, today it's not the case because the state of Israel just is limited. But in the Torah, we received that land from Pharaoh. So you can say that the land of Goshen is Egypt too. So that's going to be like we don't need to spread that for now. We have enough problems. But the thing is that is interesting. Chapters 10 and 11. Okay, gotta go. It's getting dark.
Later.
Thanks, Son, for turning up. Nice one. It's always a pleasure, dude.
Yeah, always a pleasure. We'll meet soon.
Welcome anytime, man.
Fair
play. No, it's good to get an insight into some of the meaning of some of the words and stuff like that. Names is good. Absolutely. Can't believe my internet's holding out. I had to do a test stream earlier on my mobile data to see if it would work because my internet's broken in a minute and there's nobody coming out till Monday, but it's held up. But I did a 40-minute stream earlier on the hotspot and I shared the hotspot from the phone, and it worked. I even played a little bit of the movie on silent, so I didn't get copyrighted because it was on YouTube. And it worked. It worked. So what I've done is I've got it on the Ethernet, and I've got it hooked up to the hotspot just in case the Ethernet goes down again. But it's stayed on for ages now. I don't want to speak too soon. I keep looking at it because it's been so fragile all night. It's just been on and off. Ever since I was on Flatches, I had that little bit of trouble. Well, that's normal now and again, so I didn't worry me. But after that, I was watching YouTube on the TV, and I fell asleep. When I woke up, the internet was out. And I looked over at the hub and the light was flashing, and then it went off and it was flashing. It comes back on for 2 minutes, goes off for 5, comes on for 10 minutes, goes off for 2. It did it about 100 times through the night. So I phoned them and they says, for some reason, my box is out of sync with the building's Wi-Fi or router or whatever. And so they can't get anybody to come out and sort it until Monday. But this time it's held for some reason. I don't know. But I'm not going to cancel it. They're still going to come out just in case there is something wrong, definitely.
Yeah, I found out where I got hacked originally, PJ.
Okay.
The Flat Earth Clock, Sun, Moon, and Clock app.
Oh, right.
Remember how he got compromised? Yeah.
Well, that's to do with why isn't it? That's to do with his dodgy app.
Mm-hmm.
Sack that, man.
my IP address and my email got out there for everybody to get.
No, exactly.
I like what Derek just said. I just want to know if he meant retired or required.
Who?
Read Derek's last comment.
A father and mother is required. Yeah, well, he said, so what makes a family?
Oh, to make a family, I see.
Father and a mother is obviously required. Absolutely.
I thought you said, I didn't read the first one. That was funny.
Let Baal plead against him, because he hath thrown down his altar. Then all the Midianites and the Amalekites and the children of the east were gathered together, and went over and pitched in the valley of Jezreel. But the Spirit of the Lord came upon Gideon, and he blew a trumpet, and Abiezer was gathered after him. And he sent messengers throughout all Manasseh, who also was gathered after him. And he sent messengers unto Asher, and unto Zebulun, and unto Naphtali, and they came up to meet them. And Gideon said unto God, If thou wilt save Israel by mine hand, as thou hast said, behold, I will put a fleece of wool in the floor. And if the dew be on the fleece only, and it be dry upon all the earth beside, then shall I know that thou wilt save Israel by mine hand, as thou hast said. And it was so. For he rose up early on the morrow, and thrust the fleece together, and wringed the dew out of the fleece, a bowl full of water. And Gideon said unto God, Let not thine anger be hot against me, and I will speak but this once. Let me prove, I pray thee, but this once with the fleece. Let it now be dry only upon the fleece, and upon all the ground let there be dew. And God did so that night, for it was dry upon the fleece only, and there was dew on all the ground. Chapter 7. Then Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people that were with him, rose up early and pitched beside the well of Herod, so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them by the hill of Moreh in the valley. And the Lord said unto Gideon,
Go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember this miracle, which I didn't think it was much of a miracle, but I mean, how does that happen now?
What?
The dew being on the ground but not on the fleece, because dew is supposed to fall, right?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know what was said. What was said? I was typing. What was said? I'll take it back.
Gideon put a fleece on the ground, and he prayed to the Lord that the ground be covered with dew and the fleece be dry. And he woke up in the morning, and yeah.
And was that okay? And what happened?
Well,
then it's a miracle. Then it's a miracle. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were debating it. No, it's a miracle. Absolutely. Yeah.
The people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites,
or you could just call it answered prayer. Yeah.
Into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, Mine own hand hath saved me. Now therefore go to, proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, Whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead. And there returned of the people 22,000, and there remained 10,000. And the Lord said unto Gideon, The people are yet too many. Bring them down unto the water, and I will try them for thee there. And it shall be that of whom I say unto thee, This shall go with thee, the same shall go with thee. And of whomsoever I say unto thee, This shall not go with thee, the same shall not go. So he brought down the people unto the water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, Every one that lappeth of the water with his tongue as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou set by himself. Likewise every one that boweth down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men. But all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, By the 300 men that lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand. And let all the other people go every man unto his place. So the people took victuals in their hand, and their trumpets. And he sent all the rest of Israel every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men. And the host of Midian was beneath him in the valley. And it came to pass the same night that the Lord said unto him, Arise, get thee down unto the host, for I have delivered it into thine hand. But if thou fear to go down, go thou with Phurah thy servant down to the host, and thou shalt hear what they say. And afterward shall thine hands be strengthened to go down unto the host. Then went he down with Phurah his servant unto the
I don't think we'll get to Samson today. I think Samson's about chapter 13, 12, 13 onwards, I think. But yeah, next time.
outside of the armed.
Say again.
You got to change your thumbnail.
Oh no, I don't. No, because it's just a thing. It's just because it's part of the Book of Judges. I do a thumbnail for each book, don't I? I did one for Genesis. I did one for Exodus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, and I did one for Joshua and did one for this. So no, I'm just doing one per book.
Oh, Judges isn't really that big of a book neither.
No, it's not. It's about 24 chapters. Let me just find that. Judges. Many chapters. 21. So it's a little shorter than Joshua.
Men that were in the host. And the Midianites and the Amalekites and all the children of the east lay along in the valley like grasshoppers for multitude, and their camels were without number as the sand by the seaside for multitude. And when Gideon was come,
I was going to say, Derek just said, we couldn't fight our way. Well, it's because Thomas says I couldn't save myself if I tried, and then Derek says, we couldn't fight our way out of a paper bag without God, Thomas. I would say we wouldn't even be able to have the paper bag without God as well. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Behold, there was a man that told a dream unto his fellow, and said, Behold, I dreamed a dream, and lo, a cake of barley bread tumbled into the host of Midian, and came unto a tent, and smote it that it fell, and overturned it that the tent lay along. And his fellow answered and said, This is nothing else save the sword of Gideon the son of Joash, a man of Israel, for into his hand hath God delivered Midian and all the host. And it was so, when Gideon heard the tale.
What I meant by that, Derek, is we couldn't do anything if it wasn't for God. You know, we wouldn't be able to do one single thing if it wasn't for God, because He created us and created everything. So, you know, that's what I meant by it. There, you know what I'm saying.
Of the dream and the interpretation thereof, that he worshipped and returned into the host of Israel, and said, Arise, for the Lord hath delivered into your hand the host of Midian. And he divided the 300 men into 3 companies, and he put a trumpet in every man's hand, with empty pitchers, and lamps within the pitchers. And he said unto them, Look on me, and do likewise. And behold, when I come to the outside of the camp, it shall be that as I do, so shall ye do. When I blow with the trumpet, I and all that are with me, then blow ye the trumpets also on every side of all the camp, and say, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. So Gideon and the 100 men that were with him came unto the outside of the camp in the beginning of the middle watch. And they had but newly set the watch. And they blew the trumpets, and brake the pitchers that were in their hands. And the 3 companies blew the trumpets, and brake the pitchers, and held the lamps in their left hands, and the trumpets in their right hands to blow withal. And they cried, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. And they stood every man in his place round about the camp. And all the host ran, and cried, and fled. And the 300 blew the trumpets, and the Lord set every man's sword against his fellow, even throughout all the host. And the host fled to Bethshittah in Zererath, and to the border of Abel-Meholah unto Tabbath. And the men of Israel gathered themselves together out of Naphtali, and out of Asher, and out of Manasseh, and pursued after the Midianites. And Gideon sent messengers throughout all Mount Ephraim, saying, Come down against the Midianites, and take before them the waters unto Bethbera and Jordan. Then all the men of Ephraim gathered themselves together, and took the waters unto Bethbera and Jordan. And they took 2 princes of the Midianites, Oreb and Zeb. And they slew Oreb upon the rock Oreb, and Zeb they slew at the winepress of Zeb, and pursued Midian, and brought the heads of Oreb and Zeb to Gideon on the other side Jordan. Chapter 8. And the men of Ephraim said unto him, Why hast thou served us thus, that thou calledst us not when thou wentest to fight with the Midianites? And they did chide with him sharply. And he said unto them, What have I done now in comparison of you? Is not the gleaning of the grapes of Ephraim better than the vintage of Abiezer? God hath delivered into your hands the princes of Midian, Oreb and Zeb. And what was I able to do in comparison of you? Then their anger was abated toward him when he had said that. And Gideon came to Jordan and passed over, he and the 300 men that were with him, faint, yet pursuing them. And he said unto the men of Succoth, Give, I pray you, loaves of bread unto the people that follow me, for they be faint, and I am pursuing after Zebah and Zalmunna, kings of Midian. And the princes of Succoth said, Are the hands of Zebah and Zalmunna now in thine hand, that we should give bread unto thine army? And Gideon said, Therefore, when the Lord hath delivered Zebah and Zalmunna into mine hand, then I will tear your flesh with the thorns of the wilderness and with briars. And he went up thence to Penuel, and spake unto them likewise. And the men of Penuel answered him as the men of Succoth had answered him. And he spake also unto the men of Penuel, saying, When I come again in peace, I will break down this tower. Now Zebah and Zalmunna were in Karkor, and their host with them, about 15,000 men, all that were left of all the hosts of the children of the east. For there fell 120,000 men that drew sword. And Gideon went up by the way of them that dwelt in tents on the east of Nobah and Jogbehah, and smote the host, for the host was secure. And when Zebah and Zalmunna fled, he pursued after them, and took the 2 kings of Midian, Zebah and Zalmunna, and discomfited all the host. And Gideon the son of Joash returned from battle before the sun was up, and caught a young man of the men of Succoth, and inquired of him. And he described unto him the princes of Succoth, and the elders thereof, even 70 men. And he came unto the men of Succoth, and said, Behold, Zebah and Zalmunna, with whom ye did upbraid me, saying, Are the hands of Zebah and Zalmunna now in thine hand, that we should give bread unto thy men that are weary? And he took the elders of the city, and thorns of the wilderness and briars, and with them he taught the men of Succoth. And he beat down the tower of Penuel, and slew the men of the city. Then said he unto Zebah and Zalmunna, What manner of men were they whom ye slew at Tabor? And they answered,
Hey, real or not for real? Josh. Easier, wouldn't it? Hey, Josh, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we finished. I seen your comment at the start. We just literally finished Joshua the other day, and this is Judges. We just started Judges today.
Well, PJ, since you're stopped, I got to say it. Best cheater.
I know. Best shitter. Best shitter on the toilet.
Yeah. They fled the best shitter.
As thou art, so were they. Each one resembled the children of a king. And he said, They were my brethren, even the sons of my mother. As the Lord liveth, if ye had saved them alive, I would not slay you. And he said unto Jether his firstborn, Up and slay them. But the youth drew not his sword, for he feared, because he was yet a youth. Then Zebah and Zalmunna said, Rise thou and fall upon us, for as the man is, so is his strength. And Gideon arose and slew Zebah and Zalmunna, and took away the ornaments that were on their camels' necks. Then the men of Israel said unto Gideon, Rule thou over us, both thou and thy son's son also, for thou hast delivered us from the hand of...
I mean, taking the ornaments from your camel's neck, is that like tricking out your car? Is that what that is? Is it like tricking out your car? You know what I mean? Like getting some bass bin speakers in the back and a nice stereo, you know what I mean? Some fluffy dice and all that. Is that what it is? Is it like accessories for your car? Used to decorate your camel. Put some vinyls on the side of it, on your camel.
Get full moon hubcaps on.
Some decals and a spoiler on its tail. Anyway, shut up, PJ.
Midian. And Gideon said unto them, I will not rule over you, neither shall my son rule over you. The Lord shall rule over you.
Fuzzy dice are cool.
And Gideon said unto them, I would desire a request of you, that ye would give me every man the earrings of his prey. For they had golden earrings, because they were Ishmaelites. And they answered, We will willingly give them. And they spread a garment, and did cast therein every man the earrings of his prey. And the weight of the golden earrings that he requested was 1,700 shekels of gold, beside ornaments and collars and purple raiment that was on the kings of Midian, and beside the chains that were about their camels' necks. And Gideon made an ephod thereof, and put it in his city, even in Ophrah. And all Israel went thither a-whoring after it, which thing became a snare unto Gideon and to his house. Thus was Midian subdued before the children of Israel, so that they lifted up their heads no more. And the country was in quietness 40 years in the days of Gideon. And Jerubbaal the son of Joash went and dwelt in his own house. And Gideon had 70 sons of his body begotten, for he had many wives. And his concubine that was in Shechem.
Just quickly. Ever so quickly. I'll show Roger's 6-second thing now as well. I'll put the Bible back on in a sec. Just showing the old furry dice. The old furry dice, look. Right there. The old furry dice.
I was going to say the princes of Midian, they wore gold earrings and purple sashes.
Oh, come on.
What kind of dudes were they?
It's just a bunch of
Ooh, hold on. Maybe not. Maybe not the music.
No.
Maybe not. But yeah. Furry dice right there. 80s baby. Got Nintendo, the glasses, the Rubik's Cube, roller boots, tape, cassette. Brilliant. Love it. Right.
They know how to blow really well in the cartridges. Opera time.
So this is the thing you were on about.
Yeah, it's just a quick little snippet. You got what's her name here? Patricia, Will, Simon, Dan, McToon, and McKeegan.
Numpties.
They have no idea what Cheswick's doing with them. He's got a whole series coming out.
I've seen some of the stuff he's done. It's
gonna be good.
Yeah, it should be cool.
He also bare him a son, whose name he called Abimelech. And Gideon the son of Joash died in a good old age, and was buried in the sepulchre of Joash his father, in Ophrah of the Abiezrites. And it came to pass, as soon as Gideon was dead, that the children of Israel turned again, and went a-whoring after Baalim, and made Baal Berith their god. And the children of Israel remembered not the Lord their God, who had delivered them out of the hands of all their enemies on every side. Neither showed they kindness to the house of Jerubbaal, namely Gideon, according to all the goodness which he had showed unto Israel. Chapter 9. And Abimelech the son of Jerubbaal went to Shechem unto his mother's brethren, and communed with them, and with all the family of the house of his mother's father, saying, Speak, I pray you, in the ears of all the men of Shechem, whether is better for you, either that all the sons of Jerubbaal, which are 70 persons, reign over you, or that one reign over you. Remember also that I am your bone and your flesh. And his mother's brethren spake of him in the ears of all the men of Shechem all these words, and their hearts inclined to follow Abimelech, for they said, He is our brother. And they gave him 70 pieces of silver out of the house of Baal Berith, wherewith Abimelech hired vain and light persons which followed him. And he went unto his father's house at Ophrah, and slew his brethren, the sons of Jerubbaal, being 70 persons, upon one stone. Notwithstanding, yet Jotham, the youngest son of Jerubbaal, was left, for he hid himself. And all the men of Shechem gathered together, and all the house of Millo, and went and made Abimelech king, by the plain of the pillar that was in Shechem. And when they told it to Jotham, he went and stood in the top of Mount Gerizim, and lifted up his voice, and cried, and said unto them, Hearken unto me, ye men of Shechem, that God may hearken unto you. The trees went forth on a time to anoint a king over them. And they said unto the olive tree, Reign thou over us. But the olive tree said unto them, Should I leave my fatness, wherewith by me they honor God and man, and go to be promoted over the trees? And the trees said to the fig tree, Come thou and reign over us. But the fig tree said unto them, Should I forsake my sweetness and my good fruit, and go to be promoted over the trees? Then said the trees unto the vine, Come thou and reign over us. And the vine said unto them, Should I leave my wine, which cheereth God and man, and go to be promoted over the trees? Then said all the trees unto the bramble, Come thou and reign over us. And the bramble said unto the trees, If in truth ye anoint me king over you, then come and put your trust in my shadow. And if not, let fire come out of the bramble, and devour the cedars of Lebanon. Now therefore, if ye have done truly and sincerely, in that ye have made Abimelech king, and if ye have dealt well with Jerubbaal and his house, and have done unto him according to the deserving of his hands, for my father fought for you, and adventured his life far, and delivered you out of the hands of Midian, And ye are risen up against my father's house this day, and have slain his sons 70 persons upon one stone, and have made Abimelech, the son of his maidservant, king over the men of Shechem, because he is your brother. If ye then have dealt truly and sincerely with Jerubbaal and with his house this day, then rejoice ye in Abimelech, and let him also rejoice in you. But if not, let fire come out from Abimelech, and devour the men of Shechem and the house of Millo, and let fire come out from the men of Shechem and from the house of Millo, and devour Abimelech. And Jotham ran away and fled, and went to Beer, and dwelt there for fear of Abimelech his brother. When Abimelech had reigned 3 years over Israel, then God sent an evil spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem, and the men of Shechem dealt treacherously with Abimelech, that the cruelty done to the 70 sons of Jerubbaal might come, and their blood be laid upon Abimelech their brother, which slew them, and upon the men of Shechem, which aided him in the...
I don't get that. God sent an evil spirit.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I can't remember reading that before. God sent an evil spirit.
Yeah, I've heard that a couple of times. There's a few times in the Old Testament where it mentions that. But there's something else that actually there's proof of, like the cedars of Lebanon. There are ruins in that part of the world where the giant cedars are. They're called the fires, and it's fossilized like cedar, and it looks like fire coming up. I actually have pictures of it. There's a couple of places in that part of the world where there are, like, I guess you could say it's proof that this actually happened. Maybe.
Surely it can't mean literally God sent an evil spirit to do something. It surely can't mean that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not too sure about that.
No, but he went to Beer. You heard that, right?
He went to what?
Beer. There's a place called Beer.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. I want to flee to Beer.
Then God sent an evil spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem, and the men of Shechem dealt treacherously with Abimelech. I don't think it's to be an evil spirit. I don't think it's meant to say evil, surely.
Maybe you look at the original word. You get a concordance.
Yeah, I'll sort that out later. I just don't think that's meant to be God sent an evil spirit. I mean, between Abimelech and Shechem, so.
Well, these are enemies of Israel, right?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, I know. So maybe it just means spirit, but to do that between, I don't know. But yeah, I can kind of get it if it's not to his people. I can kind of get it, but it just still seems a little not right saying evil spirit, that God sent an evil spirit. But yeah, if it's to enemies, yeah, maybe. What we just had sounded like a juggle mess to me. Yeah, I just don't think it should. I don't think it's meant. Surely it doesn't mean that God sent an evil spirit. I mean, surely you can send a spirit of some sort, but yeah, I can understand more if it is to do with enemies, but it still doesn't seem. Yeah, who am I? Who am I to question God? You know what I mean?
What I was saying about the cedars, though, they look like just a giant ball of flame when they exploded. It's like they got you want to say meltology kind of thing, but there are places over there that have like these fossilized cedars, like look like fire. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spirit between Abimelech and the men of Shechem, and the men of Shechem dealt treacherously with Abimelech, that the cruelty done to the 70 sons of Jerubbaal might come, and their blood be laid upon Abimelech their brother, which slew them, and upon the men of Shechem, which aided him in the killing of his brethren. And the men of Shechem set liers in wait for him in the top of the mountains, and they robbed all that came along that way by them. And it was told Abimelech. And Gaal the son of Ebed came with his brethren, and went over to Shechem, and the men of Shechem put their confidence in him. And they went out into the fields, and gathered their vineyards, and trode the grapes, and made merry, and went into the house of their God, and did eat and drink, and cursed Abimelech. And Gaal the son of Ebed said, Who is Abimelech, and who is Shechem, that we should serve him? Is not he the son of Jerubbaal, and Zebul his officer? Serve the men of Hamor, the father of Shechem, for why should we serve him? And would to God this people were under my hand, then would I remove Abimelech. And he said to Abimelech, Increase thine army, and come out. And when Zebul, the ruler of the city, heard the words of Gaal the son of Ebed, his anger was kindled, and he sent messengers unto Abimelech privily, saying, Behold, Gaal the son of Ebed and his brethren be come to Shechem, and behold, they fortify the city against thee. Now therefore, up by night, thou and the people that is with thee, and lie in wait in the field. And it shall be that in the morning, as soon as the sun is up, thou shalt rise early, and set upon the city. And behold, when he and the people that is with him come out against thee, then mayest thou do to them as thou shalt find occasion. And Abimelech rose up, and all the people that were with him by night, and they laid wait against...
When it says God created evil, I just think it means God is sovereign over all things. I don't think it means he literally created evil. I mean, he created the person who made evil possible, you know? So nothing comes to pass without God. You know what I mean? God is the maker of everything, but he didn't directly make evil. You know, because when he created everything, he said it was good. Yeah. He said it was good. Everything was good. God is good. God is love. You know, he's not evil. He hasn't got evil in him. So I think scriptures just like that don't mean he's evil. It just means he created evil. It's directly. I think it just means he's sovereign over absolutely everything, and even evil is subject to him.
It sounds like
I don't think he directly created evil.
Sounds like this evil thing has got you puzzled there, PJ, a little bit.
No, it hasn't got me puzzled. No, because I know the Bible says these things, but I didn't know it said. Well, I probably read it before, but just passed through it. That he sent an evil spirit. I know that Isaiah says God created good and evil. I know it says that anyway. Yeah. I know exactly what that says, but I don't think that's what it literally means. You know what I mean?
That's why I say you should pull up a concordance and see what the Chaldean or the Hebrew word for this is. Evil.
Yeah. I'll do that in my own time though. This is just like listening to the Bible. I can do that in my own time, my own research. Yeah, no, it's just a strange scripture, that's all. Yeah.
Shechem in 4 companies. And Gaal, the son of Ebed, went out, and stood in the entering of the gate of the city. And Abimelech rose up, and the people that were with him, from lying in wait. And when Gaal saw the people, he said to Zebul, Behold, there come people down from the top of the mountains. And Zebul said unto him, Thou seest the shadow of the mountains as if they were men. And Gaal spake again, and said, See, there come people down by the middle of the land, and another company come along by the plain of Meonanim. Then said Zebul unto him, Where is now thy mouth, wherewith thou saidst, Who is Abimelech, that we should serve him? Is not this the people that thou hast despised? Go out, I pray now, and fight with them. And Gaal went out before the men of Shechem, and fought with Abimelech. And Abimelech chased him, and he fled before him, and many were overthrown and wounded, even unto the entering of the gate. And Abimelech dwelt at Arumah, and Zebul thrust out Gaal and his brethren, that they should not dwell in Shechem. And it came to pass on the morrow that the people went out into the field, and they told Abimelech. And he took the people and divided them into 3 companies, and laid wait in the field, and looked, and behold, the people were come forth out of the city. And he rose up against them, and smote them. And Abimelech and the company that was with him rushed forward, and stood in the entering of the gate of the city. And the 2 other companies ran upon all the people that were in the fields, and slew them. And Abimelech fought against the city all that day, and he took the city, and slew the people that was therein, and beat down the city, and sowed it with salt. And when all the men of the tower of Shechem heard that, they entered into an hold of the house of the god Berith. And it was told Abimelech that all the men of the tower of Shechem were gathered together. And Abimelech gat him up to Mount Zalmon, he and all the people that were with him. And Abimelech took an axe in his hand, and cut down a bough from the trees, and took it, and laid it on his shoulder, and said unto the people that were with him, What ye have seen me do.
So, the way I'm seeing it, right, when he sent an evil spirit, it doesn't necessarily mean like a demonic evil spirit. It just means he sent discord, strife, between them. You know what I mean? That type of thing. He sent strife. It's just like saying, like in the end times, and you've got the 7 spirits. They're not literally spirits. They're attributes of the spirit. You know what I mean? Wisdom, knowledge, and all that kind of thing. It's a bit like that. It doesn't mean he said he sent an evil spirit. He sent strife. That's kind of what it's saying. That's what I put.
There's 7 different words for evil in the Chaldean.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So it depends on what type it is. That's what when it comes to English, we ain't too. Well, I'm not English, but you know what I mean. The English language ain't too expressive when it comes to that. Well, when it comes to words, they haven't got a load of words for every situation and thing, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, bless you, Josh. You're cool, man. You're all good.
No, thanks. Yeah.
Right, let's get to what time are we on? 46.
You get 7 minutes.
So, right, let's try and get through chapter 10. Finishing chapter 10.
Make haste and do as I have done. And all the people likewise cut down every man his bough, and followed Abimelech, and put them to the hold, and set the hold on fire upon them, so that all the men of the tower of Shechem died also, about 1,000 men and women. Then went Abimelech to Thebez, and encamped against Thebez, and took it. But there was a strong tower.
I just don't think God does evil, Thomas. I definitely do not think that of God at all.
Within the city, and thither.
But if he did, he's God, and who would I be to question it? But it can't be. God, evil is just not in God's nature at all.
What could you do about it, you know?
Again, yeah.
What could you do? You know, it's God.
No, exactly. What could you do if it was that? But I don't believe that. I don't think that's how they've interpreted the scriptures, to be honest.
Men and women, and all they of the city, and shut it to them, and gat them up to the top of the tower. And Abimelech came unto the tower, and fought against it, and went hard unto the door of the tower to burn it with fire. And a certain woman cast a piece of a millstone upon Abimelech's head, and all two brake his skull. Then he called hastily unto the young man his armor-bearer, and said unto him,
If someone does evil upon your children, and you do evil back to them, is that evil? Yes, 100%. With us, absolutely.
Draw thy sword and slay me, that men say not of me, a woman slew him. And his young man thrust him through, and he died. And when the men of Israel saw that Abimelech was dead, they departed every man unto his place. Thus God rendered the wickedness of Abimelech, which he did unto his father, in slaying his 70 brethren. And all the evil of the men of Shechem did God render upon their heads. And upon them came the curse of Jotham, the son of Jerubbaal. Chapter 10.
Right,
and after Abimelech there arose to defend Israel Tola the son of Pua, the son of Dodo, a man of Issachar. And he dwelt in Shamir in Mount Ephraim. And he judged Israel 23 years, and died, and was buried in Shamir. And after him arose Jair, a Gileadite, and judged Israel 22 years. And he had 30 sons that rode on 30 ass colts, and they had 30 cities, which are called Havoth Jair unto this day, which are in the land of Gilead. And Jair died, and was buried in Canaan. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and served Baalim, and Ashtaroth, and the gods of Syria, and the gods of Zidon, and the gods of Moab, and the gods of the children of Ammon, and the gods of the Philistines, and forsook the Lord, and served not him. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hands of the Philistines, and into the hands of the children of Ammon. And that year they vexed and oppressed the children of Israel. 18 years, all the children of Israel that were on the other side Jordan in the land of the Amorites, which is in Gilead. Moreover, the children of Ammon passed over Jordan to fight also against Judah, and against Benjamin, and against the house of Ephraim, so that Israel was sore distressed. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord, saying, We have sinned against thee.
Well, better where them babies are than being with Pharaoh's community anyway, to be honest. You know what I mean? That was judgment. That's judgment. Completely different thing. That's not evil.
both because we have forsaken our God, and also served Baalim. And the Lord said unto the children of Israel, Did not I deliver you from the Egyptians, and from the Amorites, from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines? The Zidonians
Isn't evil, Thomas. It's simple as that. And you said we're not talking about us, we're talking about God. Hold on, you just said if someone does evil to your children and you do evil back to them, is that evil? And I said, yes, that's us we're talking about. Surely.
also, and the Amalekites and the Maonites did oppress you, and ye cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hand. Yet ye have forsaken me.
Again, God gave us life and could take it away. That doesn't make it evil. That doesn't make it evil.
And served other gods.
He's got that right, as God.
Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. And the children of Israel said unto the Lord, We have sinned. Do thou unto us whatsoever seemeth good unto thee. Deliver us only, we pray thee, this day. And they put away the strange gods from among them, and served the Lord. And his soul was grieved for the misery of Israel. Then the children of Ammon were gathered together and encamped in Gilead. And the children of Israel assembled themselves together and encamped in Mizpeh. And the people and princes of Gilead said one to another, What man is he that will begin to fight against the children of Ammon? He shall be head over all the inhabitants of Gilead.
We're literally halfway through it.
Yep, that's what I was going to say. There's a halfway mark.
Literally halfway through.
So
chapter 11 next time, guys. So we're literally halfway through. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
There's a place called Dodo.
Oh yeah, I knew that. It's called Dodo. Is it extinct?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
Right, here we go. Oh yes, let's get up. So next time we go on with the Bible stream, it will be chapter 11 onwards. But let me give you the link for tonight's stream and for the movie night. Hopefully, everything lasts out on the hub. If not, I'll be doing it through the phone. But so far, the hub's holding out. I just lost the sub. I wonder why. Anyway, I was just about to hit 690 as well. Anyway.
I'm subbed to you 3 times, PJ.
Yeah, I know. I'm subbed to myself as well. When clowns perform for goats, and then we've got the movie that Thomas chose, which is Detroit, Rock City.
Yeah.
What is it? City,
Yes.
Rock City, Detroit, City Rock. You know the one.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. It's
Rock
called
City, Detroit.
Rock City. Right, I thought Rock.
It's
No,
Detroit
Detroit
City.
Rock City.
Yeah.
Detroit Rock City. And then, but before that, we've got House of David season 2, episode 1. I think it's not on Prime in the UK yet, so it's on the movie site. So if we ever lose movie sites, to get season 3, you're gonna have to wait 2 years.
And PJ Josh is asking for an email.
For an email.
Yeah, public email, DM.
My email.
I guess.
Okay. 2 seconds. Just put the link for it.
Don't worry, we won't do you like Weiss. We won't compromise your email or IP address.
I'll give you my email. I'm on Messenger as well. PJ Cruikshank, just my name. PJ, same as what's on. Well, what my channel used to be called, PJ Cruikshank. But I'll give you my email. I'll put it in chat now.
I'll give mine.
That's the link for tonight's stream and movie night. My email is it basically do PJ Pretty Boy or Paul Joe? Yeah, PJ Pretty Boy. Because that one fills up really quick. But I'll go on here as usual. UGPitboy76@gmail.com. There you go, bro. That's
That
mine.
looks pretty, PJ.
Yeah, he's pretty, very pretty.
Pretty boy.
Right, let's get what's his name, Charles's song up.
Oh, nice.
I said I was going to play it the other day on my last stream, and I didn't play it. I totally forgot about it. I ended up playing a Harry Mack. So it's in my bookmarks. You guys.
Looks like the Colosseum at Rome there. Doesn't it?
It might be. It might. I don't know what it is. It might be. Carlos Gautier, photo by Carlos Gautier. Could be. No weapons formed against me. Is this it? Yeah, this is it.
Shall prosper, sir. That's what I guess.
Right. So press this to play it, innit? Yeah, I think it is.
He's on tomorrow, isn't he, Charles?
Yeah. I don't. He hasn't sorted out on his channel yet. I don't think, but he has said on his community post that he's on tomorrow. It's 6 p.m.
I got notified.
CST. CST.
Yeah.
Right. Is the volume up? Okay. Do it. Oh, get rid of us so you can see the lyrics.
Are you tired of mediocrity? A slave to complacency. Greater is he that's in you, but does not feel like victory. Maybe it's time to surrender, let down your guard and search the heart. Pray to him, he is near, King of all kings. No weapon formed against me will prosper. The bonds of sin no longer stronger. In his presence there is peace. He sets us free. The enemy flees. The potter's wheel is never easy. The refiner's fire removes impurities. He reveals weakness, shapes your destiny, fills you with purpose, the greatest trajectory. No weapon formed against me will prosper. The bonds of sin no longer stronger. In his presence there is peace. He sets us free. The enemy flees. When you follow Jesus, he breaks the chains. Fear turns into courage, weakness into strength, turns trials to testimony, and tribulations to victory. No weapon formed against me will prosper. The bonds of sin no longer stronger. In his presence there is peace. He sets us free. The enemy flees. No weapon formed against me will prosper.
Nice.
Was that made in AI?
Yeah, that was it. I think he wrote it though. I think he wrote the song, but AI the music. I think something like that. Something like that. Right. Yeah. I just come in at the end. Said Banana, good to see you, man. Right at the very end there. There's a link for tonight's movie night. If I don't see you in Flaxes, I will see you there. Thanks for joining us, guys, and always a pleasure. Here's the sunset. It's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Ta-ta.